Long story short, Jonathan, I once did a festival. It was at the end of a very long weekend, and they'd all done mushrooms for 48 hours. And one guy, I was doing so badly, one guy said that he wanted to get up and do a joke instead, so I let him. And his joke was to expose himself. And then, because he had done drugs for a whole weekend, what he was exposing didn't look very impressive. And so he tried to make it look more impressive the only way he knew how. I had not yet left the stage.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say I was in over my head. Then a lady who'd spent... Actually, I kind of, like, feel like a kindred spirit with this lady now. She'd spent the whole weekend at the music festival dressed as a dog. A giant dog outfit, shaggy dog outfit. And when he started doing what he was doing, she ran at the stage, leapt on the stage, clotheslined him, took him out, and started slapping him back and forth across the face while he continued to do his thing. Then they switched all the lights off, and that was the end of the festival. So, you know, this is an easy gig.
Yeah. And that sounds like an amazing closing night.
It was amazing for the rest of them. Bearing in mind, when the lights went off, I was still there in the dark next to a dog and a wanking man.
You look kind of different today. I've been used to seeing you dressed a certain way when I see you doing comedy. I've never seen you in a polo neck, certainly not such bright clothing before.
Bought it by mistake. It was cold earlier this week, and I really needed a jumper. I went to a shop real quick, but it was folded up, and they sneakily folded the neck into the rest of it, so it looked like a normal jumper. And the lady said, have you tried it on? And I said, I'm a medium. Trust me, it's fine. This is what I look like now.
Yeah. So you didn't realise it had the polo hidden in it, the polo neck?
No, and I put it on, and I thought, oh, this will be funny now. You got to roll with it. I thought, this will be funny. I look stupid. And everyone all day said it suited me, which is worse.
Yeah. What does that mean?
If you're the kind of person who suits a polo neck, that basically is everyone going, we always knew you were a dick.
But you're still wearing it?
Still wearing it, because you've got to lean into it. I accept who I am now. You're looking at a new man who knows exactly who he is, and he isn't happy about it. This is what I'm stuck with the rest of my life.
It?
Now... I had a grill, but not a toaster.
Were you...
Yeah.
You get... I mean... I don't know how you knew what my next question was, but that's uncanny.
No. Oh, okay. See that coming a mile off, mate.
You know what's exciting, though? We are in the presence of Sir Tom Jones and a crocodile. Sorry, alligator. And the weird thing is, if you're near Tom, then you are one person removed from just about every person in popular culture over the last 50 years. Because I don't think there's anyone, or there's hardly anyone, Tom hasn't met or worked with or been with, so I thought you might want to ask them about someone that you are a fan of, who you never met, who might no longer be with us. James, you got anyone that you'd like to ask Tom about? Because I know coming from Kettering, you have met most of the famous people in the business, can't you?
There's still people I'd like to meet I haven't met. In 2007, I went to see a local band play at the Racehorse in Northampton, and when I came out, someone had backed into my car in the car park and cracked the bumper and driven off. Ever met them?
Before stand-up, I believe you were involved in music somewhere. Didn't you teach music to children? Is that right?
I taught drums to kids.
Right.
Yeah, that's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I taught drums to them, but none of them practised. It was horrible.
So
the kids are lazy. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I taught the drums. They're unmotivated and lazy, and they're liars. Wow. They'd come in and be like, one kid, he said he hadn't done his drum practice all week because he'd been getting into writing down car number plates. That's not a thing. He invented a hobby to get out of drums. Like he's a PI going around writing car number plates down.
Well, maybe he was just interested in numbers. He might not have been a lie.
What, like a beautiful mind?
Yeah. Well, you put it like that,
Got hidden codes in him.
Yeah.
He wasn't. This kid were not smart.
So it wasn't a fruitful experience for you, teaching? Did you not have any joy? I mean, did any of your pupils go on to be good on drums?
Yeah, there are 3 of them, if they're watching. Yeah. Although I bumped into one of them recently. He came to one of my gigs and he doesn't play drums anymore. So there were 2 of them.
Yeah. I mean, is that depressing to know that you didn't pass on? Because I think if you're a teacher, you'd want to think you were one of those teachers who made a difference.
Yeah, you'd want to. And this kid, he come up to me, he's an adult now, they do that. And he comes up to me, and he was like, you taught me drums. I was like, oh, how's it going? You still playing drums? He went, no, I'm a policeman. I was like, waste of time.
Have you been given any advice by showbiz greats, James?
Ever heard of Bradley Walsh?
Yes. I know Bradley Walsh.
You've met
I
Bradley
know
Walsh? Get out of town. Bradley Walsh gave me advice once, unsolicited.
It's the best kind.
You know, sometimes people give you advice and they go, yeah, you just want to, yeah, if you're a comedian, you want to go and do the clubs and really work on your act, or just always write for 5 hours a week, mate, and sit down and always make sure you're right. Bradley Walsh turned to me on a TV show. We were both guests on it. And he turned to me in the ad break and went, you're a comic, right? I went, yeah. He went, here's some advice for you. Get your own TV show. I was like, what? And he went, oh, you get your TV show, you'll be famous. I was like, oh, thank you, Bradley. Dave, I introduced our mutual friend Kumail Nanjiani to Nando's.
Kumail, yeah.
He has always...
He said to say hello to you.
Hey.
I didn't know you were going to be dressed as an alligator.
Yeah, he didn't know I was going to be dressed like this, but he won't be surprised.
You know, it might surprise you to know that only one of us, I believe, here has wrestled professionally, and that is James.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. At the Edinburgh Comedy Festival, every now and again, every other year, they have an event called The Wrestling, and it's comedians versus professional wrestlers. And my wrestler is just called James Acaster. And I'll enter the ring singing I'm James Acaster to the tune of I'm a Survivor by Destiny's Child. And then I get hit in the face with a tray. That's all that's happened every time. I have not got a hit in. Nothing else has happened. And both times, Dave, I have forgotten to protect my face. That's how I'll always be remembered. I'm intimidated talking to you, Dave, because I know that in the world of professional wrestling, I'm a joke.
Well, actually, the most important thing in professional wrestling is the entertainment value.
Yes.
So although you've lost every match, people will remember you being smashed in the face with a pan, and that's what they will take away from it.
Yeah.
And that's what they will remember. So really, you're a winner.
What a lovely way of looking at it. That's inspirational.
Last time you came on without really telling us why. You came dressed as this sort of thing. Crocodile, alligator, duck, I'm not quite sure what it is.
The Party Gator.
OK. You were dressed as the Party Gator.
Yes.
Never really understood why.
Yes.
So who is the Party Gator? And is this a new act? Does he speak?
No, he doesn't speak, because I can't do the voice.
Right.
But this is the Baby Gator. That is the original Party Gator that I was wearing there up on the screen.
Let's put that photo. There he is. That's what he came dressed as.
Yeah. I felt bad at the time because it was for a project I was working on, but I couldn't speak about it yet. So I thought, I'm just going to go out of context. If I'm fully honest with you, Jonathan, I thought that if I said I wanted to do that, you and your team who make this show would say no. Well, I was as shocked as anyone when you went, yeah, all right. I was like, I've got to do that now.
Well, because I thought there's a reason why he's doing this.
Yes.
And it'll be some big reveal and hilariously funny, but nothing really happened.
No.
And now we're waiting for the... And also, we had Tom Jones on the show. There's a picture. Tom Jones hadn't expected that. I had to talk to him for half an hour afterwards to explain to me he wasn't being pranked.
In all honesty, Tom Jones is one of the only people... Everyone else that day kept on asking me what I was doing. Tom Jones has seen it all. So I was backstage in that, everyone else going like, what is this? And Tom Jones just appeared and went, all right. That was it.
So what does the Party Gator mean to you, and what will they mean to us one day?
I'm a serious musician now, Jonathan. I've left stand-up comedy behind me, and now I primarily make music. The Party Gator is the muse, and as a result, I have made myself a mascot outfit and had a glove puppet made to show everyone how much I have turned my back on anything remotely humorous.
So this is you being your grab for serious credibility?
Yeah, I want the world to start taking me seriously and know that Shut up.